This is a testimonial for Jody Dean for his Vortex alignment session. And so this was yesterday, and so I've been able to do some reflection and to really sort of, so I'll say number one, why I think you should do it. Number two, a little bit about my results and outcome. And number three, a little bit about the process as well. And just so you can really make a decision. Why? Apart from the fact that Jodie is really, really gifted in terms of channeling, because what we were doing was using a process where he was channeling to his guides. Okay. So just hear me out on this. Apart from that, we're going into a world where truth seeking is going to be much more valued, in terms of finding our own truths and to really seek alignment. And until we are truly aligned, we can't move forward, or we get stuck and things feel sticky. And I didn't go to Jodie for this reason. I came because I was just curious to find out about the process. And I felt pretty aligned already, but I did have one particular issue and challenge which I was dealing with, which I just wondered whether I could address it in a different way than conventional ways. So I actually came with a question. But yes, alignment and truth are something the world needs more of. And Jodie is very gifted at channeling in a very eloquent and competent manner, in terms of he's delivering something to you, but he's also able to handle what he's delivering with you on a very human level kind of thing. So I went with a question. I decided it's quite a good way to use these sessions, and the outcome really was for me to shed a light on a particular blind spot, which was basically a belief system which I have bought into. And I was shocked because very questioning, curious, but with this particular issue I was completely blinkered. And when he pointed it out, or when the message came to me, I took all of it down, or what came to me, and then from that I was thinking, okay, yeah, I get that, because I've already got expanded consciousness. So I was, when you're ready, the teacher will appear. So this is what had happened. I was ready to hear this message. Although I'd heard the message before from others, this time I was much more ready, because of my understanding of how the world works and how everything is possible, and the power of ourselves now. So it was kind of validated as well, because this channeling, he kind of like talked about me and where I'm at with everything, and there was a few things that I wasn't aware of, but most of it was just truth. Basically, it was truth. And so, but Jodie would have known all that, and so kind of validated a little bit about what he also told me. The question I had and the answer he gave. Just moving away. So yeah, I mean, you've got to be prepared to be seen, in your truth. And it was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. A complete sort of wow, really. And yeah, so that kind of validated what the message he was giving me of the question that I really wanted to know the answer to. And we talked through it. He really helped me. And yeah, in terms of, so it was really, helped me see a blind spot. That was the outcome. And the outcome for me in terms of impact was that my North Star, my compass, which will help me align and take on my aligned action, is shining more brightly than it was before. I mean, it was shining pretty brightly, but this was shining more brightly. So in terms of the process, I did ask for a bit of orientation. It's really up to you, but you can completely, go into the process, open mind, open heart, and just trust in the process, because it's all good stuff. You just know it's good stuff, basically. And it doesn't really matter if you don't resonate with the process, but even then, it'll be a life-changing experience for you. Or you could be like me, who does ask a few questions. Although I was ready, I still had to ask some questions. I'm very discerning, but yeah, Jodie will answer for you, and help you in a sort of palatable way, kind of thing. And yeah, it's then there'll be like some sort of transmission, messaging. I'm not quite sure what the words are. I wrote down about 4 pages of notes, and I could go away now, and that would be, it's like what to refer to. So as I say, even though I've got a really good inner compass, sometimes you need some kind of guidance just to help you take away those blind spots that you don't actually know you have. There's always little tweaks that you can make, but this was very, very life-changing in terms of, it's like sliding doors. I could have gone one way or the other, but now it's really helped with my direction even more. And of course, you do have to take action and take this very seriously, in a disciplined way, connecting with your heart, your will, your intuition, your will, and your mind. So it all has to be in coherence, and aligned. But the messaging, the sort of high touch hour that I had, I can now take away, and implement. Although you can get help with that as well. I feel I've got enough, and I'll be reading those words a lot. But yeah, just give it a go. You won't regret it. You will be more aligned. It does what it says on the tin. Make it powerful. Take advantage of having a very, very powerful result. Come with your most difficult question, and you will be guided to an answer which you already know is a truth. It just might have been a bit blurred. So your golden northern star will just be polished, basically. Okay, so Jodie Dean, thank you so much. Totally 100% grateful for a life-changing insight, basically, and I feel so much happier.